Hello everyone, welcome in. We're going to do a general love reading, tapping into the soulmate twin flame energy message coming through today. Actually a lot of messages, to be honest. I feel like dreams wise, a lot of like emotions are like, they feel like they're kind of just above us right now, swimming around, almost like just waiting for that ceiling to like pop open and just like burst everywhere, kind of like just an explosion of wetness. Probably not in that way, maybe, I don't know. But my allergies have been like so all over the place, and the energy this week has been like so up and down, like really rapidly, but it ain't over. Something isn't over, and I feel like divine masculines, some of these divine masculines now get it. They get it. Whatever it is that the connection you had or have with them right now, they understand what it is. They understand what the purpose is. They understand. And maybe for a lot of you divine femmes, you've been in a place of like waiting. You're already ready. You're already like, you're expressing, you're doing what you're meant to do, like you're healing. It's been a long journey for you. It's been a long time coming for you. And so it's almost in a sense, it's like you're almost waiting for these men to get a fucking clue. Or that's what it feels like. So we're going to tap into that. We're going to tap into that. Silver lining. Transcendence. Okay, let's see what's coming out. Okay, we got action, courage, third eye. Yeah, that clarity. Like I said, like I've been dreaming of like bodies of water, and it's almost like it's avoiding you. There's like these bodies of water, which is literally just emotions, right? It's emotions, but it's almost like they aren't touching you. It's almost like they're avoiding you. Avoiding you. But if you guys saw that, something is going to come in relatively unexpectedly, because it's like there's so much more that's happening that you really can't see. And this might be because this other person, this divine masculine, hasn't expressed themselves, hasn't confessed, hasn't told you how they feel or where they are for whatever reason. I'm like, actually, let's just go with the card. Look at this. But they are being spiritually guided by their spirit guides, their ancestors. I actually think this is more so your spirit guides guiding them towards you, because they may have been unknowingly like manifesting this true love, manifesting you and not actually realizing it, right? Because they had a lot of healing, they had a lot of shit they needed to do, and it's like nobody is perfect. Things take fucking time, and I feel like when we sometimes come to a certain place where we're like, we're healed, we're done, like we've done all this, and it's like you look at your divine mass, you're like, just get it already, just like it's not that hard. But like we didn't come out of, you know, the womb perfect. We didn't come into this world as perfect little beings. There was work that needed to be done, there was healing that needed to be done, and so it is being guided. Look, we have, yeah, we have receive, guided, and change, vulnerability. So yeah, this vulnerability card's coming out hard. This could have been a person who like finds it really hard to be vulnerable about things that mean a lot to them, and maybe this has made them a little bit more closed off, a little bit more guarded towards themselves. But like with this courage and this like Jupiter energy coming through as well, it's like they're stepping into a mode of being willing and being open to let this come out. And yeah, I don't know if I said it before, but like that's the words that were coming to me was like a moth to a flame. It's like a moth to a flame. They just can't help but come back to you, right? They just can't help. No matter which direction they go, they're always being guided back towards you. And I feel like with some of you, they didn't really know why. They couldn't understand why. And so you may be in a no contact situation right now. They may have needed to like detach, go a little bit cold. Yeah, go a little bit cold to kind of like figure their shit out, right? they may need to go cold to like figure their shit out and be like, what the fuck is this? What's happening right now? What's going on? You know, why? What is life right now? And there's a lot of ego. So a lot of them might have been going through a lot of ego shit, right? Dropping the ego, dropping this the status, dropping the, you know, this is my life, this is the way I've been living it, like this is it, I can't change anything, this is just how it is, this is just one way of looking things. Like there's a lot of vanity, a lot of pride, a lot of ego that's maybe come into why they've been so detached, right? So unwilling to open. Yeah, this is why they've been so detached. It's like they've been so unwilling to open, because it's almost like maybe for some of them they didn't think another life was possible. Like they didn't think, either because they didn't think they were worthy of it, they didn't think they were good enough for it, or they didn't think like it was ever a possibility for them because of the life that they are leading. But it's almost like maybe you came into this person's life to like give them like this spark, right? To know that, oh my shit, maybe I get a second chance at this again. And so you've kind of shifted the scales in a way where like unconsciously you just did it with your presence, but in their world it's almost like their life was a block of ice and it was just on repeat. The same cycles, the same women, the same fucking things. That's just how it's been. And so some of them might have been in third parties, but I feel like in this reading here, it's like this is not something that's coming up. I feel like this specific reading, and all of my readings as well, it's like it's not about that. Like that doesn't come into play. And I feel like for this specific energy, it's like there's nothing there when it comes to that. This is about devotion. This is about coming towards you. And this is your love letter. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of love letters recently. Okay. Yep. Twin flame energy. Yes, it is. I also got fragments and sabotage. So yeah, for a lot of you, this is a twin flame energy, but I also feel like it's potentially like a past life soulmate, someone that you've known in a past life, that you're now being reunited with in this lifetime. And like this twin flame journey, it's not a joke, right? It's hardcore. And a lot of this is about, you know, the spiritual opening of stepping into your cosmic path, but it's heated and it's a lot, okay? The healing process is a lot. And so with this kind of fragmented rejection card as well, it's like regardless of how you feel or like what you're going through, I feel like there's a tether, there's a tie to this, because this person, like you have a fragment of them from a past life within you in this life. So it's almost like you have this natural pull towards them and you always will have it. But I feel like there's this inner knowing as well that like it doesn't make sense to anyone else. Maybe it doesn't even make sense to you, but it's like there's this thing, this invisible wire that holds you guys together. And yeah, maybe because this is not actualizing in your life, maybe because they've taken space or your non-contact, that it's taken you into a place of maybe insecurity, self-sabotage, yeah, guilt. Oh my gosh, look at this, fuck. We got spies. So this person can definitely be watching you, whether spiritually or over social media, however that comes through. But yeah, this person definitely has their eyes on you. But with the water sign energy, it's like I kind of get the sense like you would never know. It's almost like the way that they are, it's like you would never know that they were watching you. It's giving major stalker vibes, but like not in a bad way. I'm just like getting a sense of like they're just as spiritual as you, but I almost feel like their ego side of things is even fucking bigger. And so it's like them surrendering to themselves almost feels like a step back or a step to a side, or it's like it feels like they could potentially lose everything. And that's what I feel like they're figuring out, right? I feel like they're figuring out that that's actually not the case. And so it's almost like they know that you're theirs, right? They already know. They know this. That's why there's these eyes out. And especially with Mercury and Virgo, all these cosmic energies happening right now, everything that's like happening in the world, this self-expression is coming out, because it's like those masks, the mask, they aren't gonna last for long. Okay, truth is coming out here, because I feel like you're in a place where you're growing, right? You're ready. You're so fucking ready. And so it's like, don't let the self-sabotage, like your inner thoughts, deter you from what you already know. Okay, the 28 on the clock. Don't let it deter you from what you already know, because you're growing. And like this summer season here, I think it's about to be summer soon in Australia. Not that soon, but like close. Get your English right, Jazz. Close. It's close. So it's like you're growing, you're planting new seeds, things are evolving in your life. So I feel like don't try your best not to step into this when things are shining so brightly in your world. It's almost like just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't happening, doesn't mean the work isn't happening. I feel like a lot of the patterns or insecurities that are coming to the surface are more so an awareness, but also a moment for you to go, okay, let's move through that. Let's work through that. Why are these coming up again? Because this is about moving towards establishing healthier boundaries and relationships for your future. It's not about manifesting something from a past experience as well, because you're also manifesting it from a past version of you, not the version that you are and you're moving towards. So, okay. Truth is coming out. Yeah, again, look, that comfort zone. Okay, we're moving out of this. We're moving away from this and into our higher selves. So yeah, I feel like your higher self is really coming through to be like, connect to the guides, connect to your guides. Yeah, connect to your guides. Literally your ancestors are coming out right now. It's like you have to go 5D. You have to go to that higher consciousness, because I feel like it's going to give you what you're looking for, right? Some of you might be asking for like, I just need clarity, clarification, like give me a little bit of a hint. But like, it's already there. I feel like I put this in my last reading too. It's like, ask your guides and embrace what they bring you. Because it's like these doubts are coming through, but for reasons that don't even feel like they need to be reasons for you. Like, okay. Yeah, Queen of Wands energy, Queen of Cups energy. Okay, let's go. Vibrancy. Yeah, someone is coming out of the hermity stage, because Chariot, Cancerian energy, movement's on the way. This is like bold action as well, because not only is like this is fast movement, this is someone like catching the train to catch up with you, because they realize, fuck, I'm like 4, 6, 5 years too late, or like I'm taking my sweet ass time and I need to catch up to her because she's moving and she's grooving and I need to be there. This is where I need to be. And so a lot of them coming out of this isolation, a lot of them coming out of the fear, okay, alchemizing to where their spirits are wanting them to be. And oh my gosh, look, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups energy. This is all, look at this, is all to do with the third eye chakra. Even this Hermit card, right? It's about honoring your spiritual self. This is a spiritual connection. This is a spiritual connection. My cats are going crazy on the ground right now. This is a spiritual connection, a spiritually divine connection. I had that water energy come up before, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be you or this could be your person. But yeah, this is a spiritually divine connection coming through for you guys, a partnership, a union. And you might be feeling this too. You might be feeling like, fuck, I know that they're going to come through soon. The Empress energy, 10 of Pentacles, babe. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. They're coming through with this fucking love offer because they are done. They are done. It's like they're coming home. They're like, baby, I'm coming home. And I know now that my home is with you. So for some of you guys, this could have been a long time coming, right? There could be an apology coming through, or like, I don't know, just getting the sense of like this angst. Yeah, because for some of them, like, I feel like surrendering to their higher self, or like surrendering to fate. They didn't know what that would mean for their future. You know, they're like, oh fuck, well, what will I have to walk away from? But I feel like they're now coming to some sort of conclusion that like what they're walking away from is actually not what they want anymore anyway. And it's like, who are they fucking kidding? Right? 8 of Cups energy. Who are they kidding? And like the solar plexus card as well. It's like taking strong, bold movements to create change. And there could be someone who is like either super fucking stubborn or just very traditional in the way that they think, the way that they approach things, especially with 10 of Pentacles. This could be a person that either is like very career focused, very like focused on what they're wanting to build, someone with like a lot of money, you know, whatever it is, they have a lot of drive, but it's almost like what they're driving now is a cart with no wheels. And it's almost like things are just going to stay the same and they don't want that any longer. Maybe the spirit doesn't want that any longer. Pisces energy coming out. It's the wheel. What is the wheel? It is the wheel. I had that 9 of Cups energy coming out. So this is a romantic proposal. I feel like this is the person that you're going to fucking like. This is the person that you're going to marry. Okay, this is the person that is going to give you the stars and the fucking moon. This is the person that's going to show up. Okay, this is the person you've been waiting for. 9 of Cups energy, that heart chakra is open. You may have taken steps to open your own heart chakra, but yeah, this person is now going to be, they're following their heart now. I don't think they've done that previously. I don't think they've done that in the past, but they're opening their heart chakra and they're willing to move where spirit wants to take them, right? They're willing to move with wherever that wants to go. And so the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is destiny. This is karma. This is soulmates. This is like the cycle of life. And I love this because it's like you can't step in the same river twice. You can't expect to get the same thing when you're doing the same thing, right? You can't expect to get a different thing doing the same thing. This is like I said before, this is the second chance where it's coming back around again, and this time you're ready, and so are they. So 10, we have the Gemini energy, the High Priestess. This is like you're already connected. I feel like you're already like together in the 5D. It's already happening. This is going to be like your spouse, your forever. This is your person. And when this comes through, it might move, I feel like it might move relatively quickly. Like you might find that like this is like the movement for it moves so quick, but because it's almost like you've been waiting lifetimes to experience this together. You've been waiting lifetimes for this union. And even though you may have been together in past lives, it's like we can live hundreds of different past lives, you know? When this comes together and you find each other, it's such a special thing and you just know it. And so again, this is going to be the person you marry. And I feel like for you divine feminines, you're already standing down the aisle just like waiting, right? You already got the dress on. You're already like, let's go. Okay, let's do 2 more. Yeah, major rebirth energy. Look at this. This has been a long time coming. 9 of Pentacles energy. This is, you have had to master. You've had to master the lesson in patience, my love. You've mastered it because you've been waiting there for a long time. And regardless, you've just persevered. You've just shown up. You've persevered. So any worries, anything that you might be going through right now, it's going to shift, it's going to move, because not only are you going through, you know, a whole a whole other like elevation in your life and a whole other spiritual awakening to a newer version of yourself. They're now matching you in that same energy, right? You're coming out of this now in order to realign together. So this Four of Swords in reverse, I kind of like it because this is like coming out of isolation, coming out of hermit, finding the mental strength. This is the awakening. This is rejoining the world. This is like fucking explosive, right? This is passion, like fuck, passion and fun and joy and sex and whatever. Community, death. But yeah, this person is, holy shit, this person is real. Look at this, 3 of Wands on the back. These are the last 2 cards. 444 on the clock right now. So you're in alignment. You're in alignment. Security, stability, where you're meant to be, where you're going. It's all being divinely guided. So the rejections, the redirections, the way that spirit has had you moving, there's always a reason. So find the blessing in your life right now, because things are definitely going to be shifting for better developments, like newer developments. It's all like, there's no coincidences. And so this person is, I feel like they're ready to like drop it all, change their world for you, give up everything. But I also feel like in giving up everything, it's things they don't want any longer, because it doesn't make sense without you. It does not make sense without you anymore. Like, fuck. That's the message that's coming. It's like, it doesn't make sense without you. And it's almost like this is the person that you would want to go to war with. This is the person that you would want on your side. This is the person that is not only choosing you, but you are choosing them. So there could be some travel. Okay, this person is traveling towards you. A lot of movement, a lot of travel energy. But yeah, you're going to be definitely experiencing a different type of life. Different type of life. Again, with those allergies coming up, you might have you might have a little bit of energy around just like working through your health right now, getting yourself into a good place, resting, whatever that takes. But yeah, we're in Virgo season, so someone's making a break for it. Okay, Leo energy here. Someone is definitely making a break for it. Justice card, karmic justice, the star and the moon. So Pisces, Aquarius, Libra energy. What is it today? 17, 18. So yeah, definitely pay attention to your intuition. Definitely pay attention to your intuition. It's going to reveal the next steps. But this feels like so serendipitous, right? It's like it's not meant to be planned. It's not meant to be something that's organized. It just happens because it's fate. That's it. It just happens because it's fate. It's gonna feel like magic because that's what it's meant to be. A lot of you guys have either lived a very like masculine kind of life where you've just gone about things, gone and achieved these things, these goals, this money, these jobs, whatever. But it's like the magic is coming back in. It's coming your way. But yeah, that's the end of the reading. I'm probably going to do a couple more readings later on this week. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I feel like I want to tap more into this like divine femme, divine masculine, twin flame energy. Because it just feels good. I feel like there's such a change on the horizon, where maybe in the past, like a lot of what you thought was your twin flame was just like a lot of karmic energy that you were moving through. And now that you've gone through like a healing process, you're going through the healing process, you're realizing it actually wasn't. But now that you are in the space that you're in, it's like this twin flame journey is coming back around again, and it just feels very different. The energy feels differently, and we're going through a lot of changes. So I hope everyone is well. You know, hydrate, look after yourself, and sending and manifesting lots of blessings and miracles find their way to you. But yeah, love you guys.